That's the boss, episode number
39, Doug.
Let's get it. What a crazy day already.
Meat, Doug.
Bird.
Yeah. Bird.
Chirp. Meat. Bird.
Damn it, Bird. Bro, every time.
All right, get into it.
All right, Doug already ruined his.
Wait, all right, Bird, can you put some?
Go.
Here, I'll do it for you.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
All right, so episode 39.
We're running late.
Shit out of the way. It's been a rough day. No, not this shit, but my shit. The shit that I do.
Yeah,
the dumb stuff.
The dumb shit.
Jimmy Carter, 39th president of the United States.
Woohoo!
I don't really know much about Jimmy Carter, bro. The 30 people who wore 39, it must not have just been a good number. Because
Curtis Enos.
You know that for a fact.
Yeah. At least at Penn State when he played at Penn State.
Larry Csonka.
Larry Csonka, yeah.
I don't know. It's just
Csonka, yeah. Just
not a fan, I guess. And then some NHL player that I didn't know. And then retailer. I'm wearing Everybody Nutrition. This is not, but I got real sweaty out there.
Yeah.
And then I got a care package. So
we're gonna get some. Oh shit! Here we go. Hamburger meat.
Oh yeah, Bird, get that.
Look at those. Can we flick those nips while we're at it?
Shout out to Nutrition Junction.
Oh, here we go.
Got a care package. I got 2 shirts in here, Doug. You want one?
Well, yeah.
XL for me.
Came to my house. I brought it in here.
Shout out to Jesse. Jesse goes, was awesome meeting you guys in South Carolina. Here's some shirts for you fellas. I appreciate you guys. Sweet. So, Nutrition Junction.
This on now.
NutritionJunction.com. Woo, nice. Very nice.
It looks like you're in like a Harry Potter, like a new like.
Ooh, Gryffindor?
A new one.
Like a new one.
Like this is
what's it called?
Nutrition Junction.
It's gotta be better. It's gotta be more wizardry than that.
You could come up with it, meat.
So shout out to NutritionJunction.com. Find all your core nutritionals products. And then I'm gonna eat a snack while I'm here because I didn't get a meal.
Snack? Where'd you get that snack?
So
is that
the nutrition corners now have Alani new fit snack.
Give me a little nibble.
I knew you wanted.
I had some.
Put that in my mouth.
You did have one?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It was good. Yeah, it was like confetti.
They're like the size of your piece. Can I have a first bite? They're very crispy.
Yeah, just like.
I know who manufactures these.
That's gotta be a bakery barn.
It's like
MRE bar.
It's like an MRE bar.
No, it's like the BAR bar, the breakfast at the ready
with a coating.
Covered. I mean, whatever.
What are the macros? They decent?
Yeah, it's a little bar, so 6 fat.
I mean, it's good.
17 carb, 5 fiber, 16 protein. So for those that Dave's only going to be interested in the ingredients.
And how much cost? What's the cost of that? Is that like a $3 bar?
Actually, didn't pay attention.
$2.50.
Nutrition corners don't list their stuff anymore.
Oh.
So I got to ask a question.
Yes, you do.
And Donnie didn't tell me.
That's the whole point.
Because he knows I'm a good customer. And
Rona.
I buy it anyways.
Get that Rona.
So we got a protein blend of, it's hard to read, but.
Why are all the MRPs up here? Is that just because we were going to film the MRP video later?
He had it all in front of my face so nobody could see me. Blocking me.
We got a lot of stuff going on here.
Then the other snack is America Snacks. Beef stick, jalapeno pineapple
so
is juice.
Ridiculous. All right, so
updates.
I'm frazzled, man.
Dude, I'm struggling.
So we just got all of our equipment in, and it's insane what's going on out there.
Doug's not too happy about the decision he made.
I think it would have been worth the $5,500 to put it in another container and have them put it together. I'm okay with putting it together. It's when you're running the cables, that's the part that I have no experience with.
Well, the positive is that majority of the stuff we got was not cables.
On purpose. But Smith machine, probably it's a counterbalance Smith machine, right?
Yeah.
So that's got cables, leg extension, leg curl.
The cable crossover is going to be not a cable crossover. It's
the
cable row, lap pull down.
The jungle gym is going to be.
Yeah, that one's going to be the worst.
Yeah, so we might have all the equipment together by the time we have to leave and go to North Carolina. Which, by the way, I was in North Carolina this past weekend, home shopping. It was.
No, you were partying on the lake, man.
Dude,
you were just.
It was.
I saw you out there. I saw a couple of my friends had Instagram. Saw you out there.
Oh yeah.
They're like, "Yo, Doug's out there." Just
he was at the what they call it? At the
Cocktail Cove.
Cocktail Cove.
Yeah.
Bro, that place is lit. Like it is. It's just like.
Yeah. What kind of cocktail you got?
I didn't have a cocktail at the time.
Damn it, Doug.
I think Bruce was drinking like.
He's a Tito's and Minos guy.
No, he was like
White Claws?
White Claw. No, it was the other one. What's the other one?
Truly.
It was a Truly. Yeah.
Everybody's got one now.
Which, by the way, I
want to get a nooner. High noon.
How about Merica? Merica seltzer.
I heard that's a good idea. That we might
some alcohol in it.
Oh yeah, I found that's down the line.
What do we call it?
We'll talk about that later.
Just Merica.
Shiznit. I didn't even go live. This is bull. It's been one of those days. Let me get in here. Phil,
one of those days when you don't want to wake up. Everything is. Everybody sucks. Just keep rolling. What? How's that filibuster?
A filibuster.
Isn't that what you just?
Can I put that jolt down there?
Isn't that when a buster just fills some time with some
hot in here too?
Shit.
Yo, what's up? All right, we're live. We started a little bit late.
It's getting hot.
And Pat's singing. I don't know what he's singing.
Take your clothes off.
All right, meet. So updates this week. Core Flex back in stock. Right there. We got in the sexy new bottle. So now all our health stack is now in the white bottles. The new Core Shred drops this week.
I like this color. It's a good one.
With the new added GBB to the old formula and a new flavor, Tropic Heat, which is mango chili. MRPs are up here, Adam, because we launched those last week and because they're so amazing.
I have a couple new accounts that have brought in the MRP. You were on a text. They're like blown away.
Yeah, it's
so good.
So good.
Blueberry crumb cake and peanut butter oatmeal cookie are my favorites.
Yep. So good. We
got approved labels on 2 new flavors too.
2 new flavors. So we have a Halloween-inspired MRP flavor.
I'm really excited. I think that one's gonna crush all of them.
And we have a Thanksgiving Day inspired MRP, and we have a fall flavor 2-pound. We're only going to do it in 2-pound, right? In the Core Pro.
Yep.
We have another Core Pro flavor coming, and we're working on an exclusive fall ISO flavor as well. So a lot of stuff going on. This shirt, Arms Race shirt, this is the shirt of the month. So we're dropping shirts every month. These sell out usually within the first hour. So if you're interested, make sure you get on our text list. I believe the presale goes live tomorrow, but they launch live on Friday, which will be probably 5 hours before this airs. And they'll probably be sold out by then. So I don't even know why I'm even talking about it, but maybe somebody live if they want to get it. So these are awesome. These are a different material too. These are the 100% fitted cotton. They're different than the the blends that we usually do. Same brand, but different style. I really like them. They're great. These are Julian's favorites, so we kept on running.
Have you washed that particular one already?
I have washed it. One time. So what do we got going on here? Core Post still is going at the end of the month. Yes.
Let's question in here.
Core Post is going.
Let's walk them through August.
17th.
Let's go. Walking through August.
Shoot, then now you're testing me. What's next week? Oh, okay. So next week we have something pretty cool going on. So it's the Stacked Pro Expo. So this is with Stack 3D. We are one of the headline sponsors of that. There's a special limited edition pre-sale, exclusive, whatever you want to call it, flavor of Fury and Pump watermelon lemonade.
So good.
So good. Watermelon lemonade dropping. You can only get it through the Stacked website.
So how's this work, Doug? Tell them.
So if you're on our mailing list, we are going to send you an email, which is going to take you to our virtual booth at stack3d.com. The only way you can get access to these new flavors and a bunch of other sick deals that we're doing is through that site. So make sure you sign up for our newsletter to get on that, or just go to the Stacked Expo and go to the Core Nutritionals page. We got some sick deals going on. I don't even remember what the deals are. I just know Pat did them. And
I did them, you approved them, you're going to yell at me later.
Yeah, probably. But the main deal is $79.99. You get the stack of the Fury and the Pump in the new flavor. I think you can choose any flavor.
Which on our website is like $100.
Yeah. So but you get this sick co-branded Stack 3D Core t-shirt. So it's a red t-shirt. It's got Stack 3D where the A is the Core swirl. underneath it says "Bring in the Fury," and then on the back it has a special release number on it.
I think it's gonna be one of my favorites.
Oh, dude, this is a sick shirt.
And I get to wear it on Ask the Boss because that's like a partner. Yes, win-win. So that's next week. There's some other deals. There's like a greens and multi
deal,
like 69, I think.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I think it's cheaper than that.
Maybe $60.
And then we're doing a Fury ABC ISO deal.
That's 120, I think.
Yep. And there's a bunch of other cool information there. So make sure you check that out next week.
Merica's doing you get a free Merica Energy.
Arms Race is also doing a special sale that you can only get through the Stack 3D as well. So
Stack 3D Expo
next week.
Got to check it out next week. Starts Monday.
Yep.
And then after that, it's Post.
On the 17th is Post.
17th.
I don't think we have anything on the 24th. That is, we'll come up with some type of deal, but we don't have any.
We're getting ready for the biggest launch of August, Doug.
Core Zone, baby.
Core Zone. I'm gonna hype this thing up for the creative mind, Bobby. It's gonna turn this brain into yours.
Sick.
I'm gonna be able to. Next thing you know, bro, I'm gonna be editing photos.
Editing. I'll be editing. Well, soon I'll be editing those photos.
Editing them photos.
Man.
Oh man.
Hey, watch out.
So and then we
Premiere Pro, baby.
Then we roll into the next release, which is the Pina Colada ABC for. There might even be a release the first week. No. That's right. That's the next week. That's Labor Day. And we have a 6 shirt that's coming out for that flavor.
I'm excited to see what Cesar does on that one.
Yeah, so we have that'll be an exclusive only if you get the ABC.
What color you think? Thinking yellow
for the shirt,
like a faded yellow,
like we were gonna
not bright,
like we were gonna do for the ARN shirt.
I don't know that would.
Yeah, it's like a
but like a faded one. Not like,
I got you.
This is super yellow.
No, not that's like Volt. You know what I'm saying? Like bright,
like Elon.
All right. What else we got going on this week? We're doing the Global Leadership Conference.
I got something too.
So the Global Leadership Conference, the GLS is pretty awesome. It's all virtual this year, so we will have all the management team of the Nutrition Corners here, hanging out all weekend or all week. Basically, let me start over. Hanging out Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
And then we'll also do a barbecue. Bella Fuma, Frank came through with some stoves for the team, so we're gonna have a blowout, burnout, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So is that what we're doing? We're doing a barbecue here, right?
Well, I was going to ask you about that.
Are we catering it?
This is going to be a lot of grilling. I'm going to have to.
I think it would be fun, though, to grill.
It would be fun. Would you do burgers and dogs or like a
Bird,
skewer?
you going to come? A barbecue Thursday?
Yeah.
Skewers?
Yeah, chirp.
Food? Burgers and dogs, skewers.
Yeah.
Skewers?
That'd be good. That's a lot of work, though, bro. Skewers, I love.
Well, I could probably hit up Wegmans and they could probably pre-make the skewers and then just throw them on the grill. That'd be dope. And they'd be super juice with some marinade. We did well. We did really good in July, Doug. You did really good.
We did. We had a record month in July.
Like Nutrition Corners and Cord all crushed.
Yeah. All the brands crushed.
Yeah.
Arms Race, the whole GNC thing is back on track now. And
they're getting them. Venice Beach. I almost lost it for a second.
Yeah, I see it rolling out onto the shelves, man. I love that flavor. So we're also dropping the Vigor and the Replenish at the end of this month as well.
Oh, nice.
In the Venice Beach flavor, which is awesome. And we might do an exclusive Venice Beach t-shirt with that as well. So I'm trying to get through some of these questions. So the leadership. So we're going to have all of the Nutrition Corner managers here. There will be no goats, but it'll be a good time. And it's a great conference too. So,
do you know any of the speakers this year? I know George W.
Joe Jumby. Oh, that'd be good. Strategery. You'll teach us about strategery.
I will be missing on the Friday one because I'm flying out to Oklahoma City. Triad, one of our biggest partners in the brick and mortar segment, is having their sample Triad on Saturday. So what's the date of that? 8th?
How shut down are they there? Like, is it going to be a little?
Well, they were one of the states that kind of was like, "Yo, let's open up," and they were like, "Oops," and then they're like, "Oh, suck it back in."
Homer in the bush, like, whoops.
So the thinking process behind this was a big one. Kevin ended up like moving everything outside, and they're setting up a bunch of stuff. They're working with different, local health places to make sure they're doing it correctly, and they seem to be pumped and ready, and should be all right.
Dude, every week, Swanson Nutrition Corner tries to get live with us. Let's see if he
Cuz Muffin.
Cuz Muffin.
Big Daddy Cuz Muffin. Cuz Muffin.
Cuz
Daddy.
Bruh.
What are you doing?
You think he's driving?
I hope he's making a sale.
All right, I better go close that off. Yeah,
He'll be selling some Merica Labs over there.
Yeah. All right,
that would be the Swansea Nutrition Corner owner.
What else were
In
we
mass.
just talking about?
I was talking about Triad this Saturday. We were talking about global leadership. Did some updates of August. I think it's pretty good on the update side. Don't you think?
I do.
I'm pretty sure we got some balls and bars questions in here.
Oh yeah, man. We're working on it. We're past
Triad. I'll have some balls for you.
We're past kind of like the beta. We're alpha, beta, whatever, gamma, whatever. We are running 1,000 balls on the machinery that is going to potentially finish our balls, if that makes sense. So,
No sense.
1,000 balls will be run in, I think we're doing the double chocolate chunk flavor because it's apparently the most difficult. That should be here literally. I think they might be running them next week. And so we just need to make sure that the balls are nice and smooth and rounded. Otherwise, we're going to have to add another layer of finishing to it. I like kind of misshapen balls. I like lumpy balls.
You do?
I do, because that gives it that homemade, character. So,
but it can't be coming out like a square.
No, like little Hershey Kisses or something. Like,
ooh, that would actually be better.
I can't have the little.
That's
little
way
turds.
more defined than a square.
Can you release the macros that you're shooting for with the bar? Need something to taste good with better macros than outright bar. Okay, so let's put the bar on hold for a second. Let's talk about the balls, because the balls are going to be a bar killer. So the idea is that 5 balls will be equivalent to a bar, and our macros are going to be 20 protein, 25 carbs, 11 or 12 fat, and only of the 25 carbs, only 10 or 11 are sugars coming from honey. So way better macros, tastes amazing, super clean, made with core branded protein. It's just litty titty.
You know what, Doug?
What, Bob?
I'm sitting here eating this bar.
Yeah.
And like we easily could have come out with something like that.
Oh, we would have.
Right?
Yeah.
It's basically a white label like bar.
Yeah.
And put our name on it.
Yep.
And that's the reason why it's taking us so long, is because we're doing it how we want it, the right way. This is just a crap bar. I'm sorry, Alani. You don't even know who we are, but like, this is not good.
Yeah. I don't think they're concerned with their 9-figure business. They don't really care. And more power to them. Good for them. That's freaking amazing.
Like, I'm almost embarrassed to eat this.
Why?
I don't know. Look at it. It looks like...
I lost my Instagram.
It looks like a little girl's...
But it's tasty fit snack. You can eat with a sandwich. You can stack them together. All right. Let's get into some questions, Meat.
All right, Doug.
Unless there's any more questions here.
One more bite.
I need them balls. Everyone needs them balls. Everyone. Give them the balls. They all want the balls. It'll never get tired.
Leo at DMV Iron needs some pre-workout.
Let's get it. Let's go.
All right, Doug. We're going to go to your question.
All right, let's go. The funny question in there was about Carl.
There's a better one in here.
Can we talk about? So somebody asked, "Is the
let me find it. Damn.
Okay, fine. But you got to read.
Around.
But you got to read it how it's exactly written.
Bro, this guy. All right,
here we go.
Is Cock gay? Never seen him with a girl. Is Carl watching?
Carl, well, first of all, they called him Cock.
Is Cock gay?
Like C-O-C-K. Called Cock. Is Cock gay? What makes you think Cock is gay? This is great.
So he means the cuck.
He means the cuck, which stands for, it's not cuckold. It's it's creepy Uncle Carl. Okay? Mm-hmm. And creepy Uncle Carl is happily married to Amy Frady.
Yep.
There we go. So we answered that question.
Carl's almost a homophobe.
No,
actually,
he's not at all, dude.
When I first met him, he would have been, but now that I've seen him open up more,
he hasn't. No, he's not at all. I take it back. Like
I'm more homophobic probably than
he's anti-homophobic.
Yeah, like he's watched Queer Eye for the Straight Guy many times.
No, and he like is it's just so weird to talk like this, but he loves gay people. Like, I mean, is that weird? Not that you wouldn't, but like,
I don't know. We're probably gonna get hated.
We probably are. I don't even know what we can say here. Bird, what do we have to edit all this out? Is there something wrong? I didn't say anything bad.
No, we're good.
Yeah.
I think we're making it worse than it really is.
Is cuck allowed in school zones when he's bald? Definitely not. Definitely not.
All right. Let's get some.
What was the other question with the cuck? Cuck had some questions.
No, that's not cuck. Well, there might be some more cuck stuff, but
he had a question.
He actually asked questions.
Yeah, he did. There were some good.
But this is another one.
Right.
I love Pat. And who has more artistic ability, meat or a monkey?
Meat.
Definitely meat.
Meat. When he's taking zone, man, he can do karate and.
You see me kicking that shit? The Bulgarian assassin didn't stand a chance. All right, let's get into some real stuff here.
Yep.
Somebody wants you to do more informative vids for YouTube.
We're working on it.
What are your thoughts on training frequencies, such as hitting a body part 2 times a week?
We've been over this a bunch of times. I mean, there's a lot of science behind hitting body parts multiple times a week is better for hypertrophy. So,
who's your favorite person you've ever worked out with? We kind of talked about celebrities, but is there like a non-celebrity that your favorite?
Meat
I think it was us.
No, I don't want it to be me.
Meat wants me to say meat.
I don't want it to be me. I don't like really. I like training with you, but I can't do it every week. I would be broken all the time.
Probably of all of them, I thought it was pretty cool when we trained with Dana Limbarelli, believe it or not. Because it was like, we trained shoulders for
3 hours.
Whoop. Like 3 hours.
We did a 3-hour podcast.
It was crazy.
Go back. Put that up here. Go to check out this viral. Got thousands and thousands of views.
D-Ball Dana.
That was like, man.
Remember?
I feel like we
in
made
the
it
interview. We talked
that.
about D-Ball Dana.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of
Didn't
good
even
stuff.
have mics then.
We did. No, we didn't.
And it was in that warehouse dungeon.
That was cool.
It was cool. Okay.
Training with Dallas was cool too, but like, he's not like
Dana's
way more friendly, right? Like,
there was not as much personality there.
Right, exactly. Like
training with him was cool because you're literally like keeping up with a monster, like
it's
a freak monster.
Yeah.
Like everybody, the whole gym stopped when he was rowing, I don't know, 6 plates or whatever from the Bayless, basically
5 plates, but yeah.
5 plates, yeah. It was crazy stuff. All right. Would you rather be Shaggy from Scooby-Doo or Batman's butler, Alfred?
Shaggy's kind of like...
Shaggy's cool, man.
I know you are kind of like Shaggy meat.
Shaggy's like Scooby's
Albert's
owner,
got his...
right?
He's the brains of the operation. Like, he's got...
Yeah, I'm definitely Shaggy.
You're definitely
Alfred.
And I'm Alfred.
But how, like, Shaggy's a cool name. Alfred's...
Yeah, he's high as crap all the time.
Yeah, Alfred's like in Italy sipping like espressos, like chilling. When
He's
Batman's
refined.
Like, yeah, it's like...
Yeah, he's refined.
Yeah, well, Shaggy's hanging out with Scooby-Doo, man, eating
you're
Scooby
Shaggy.
snacks. What's
You're
up?
Shaggy.
Yeah, I'm definitely. Zone launches on the 31st. PB&J protein flavor.
Okay, I see you. That
There's
would
a
be
couple
good.
companies
That'd
that have
be
done
good with a vegan, right? Because
Whoa. Oh, really?
yeah, I think Steel does one.
They do a peanut butter.
They do a peanut butter and jelly. I think it's pretty good.
Can you take Burn, Shred, and Uncle Bam all at the same time?
I would not take Burn with Uncle Bam. No. I would take Shred with Uncle Bam
Or Shred with Burn.
And little hint, Shane is probably going to find it in here, this little gem that I'm going to drop, Core Heat.
Is that the name we went with?
Yeah.
You
That's
right now.
the project. Project Heat. We don't know what the name is. Project Heat.
Fuego.
Project Fuego is
inspired.
a non-stimulant capsule product that is... You saw the cost on that, right?
No, I don't think I did. Damn. Really?
Yeah. I think we do it. It's juice.
It's all patent ingredients.
It's a juice. I mean, it might be a $59.99 product.
Dang.
Right. It's a sick
Should
product.
talk to the nutrition course about it this weekend.
It's a sick product. Yeah, we will.
Or Thursday. Not this weekend.
I can probably squeeze them a little bit down, get that down a little bit. But
Can we get... Yeah, I don't know. We out here.
I mean, if nothing else, direct to consumer. I mean, dude, it's an amazing product.
Yeah. No. I mean, could you take a product like that year round?
I mean, you could. I don't know if I'd want to at $59.99, right?
I'm just asking questions.
Yeah,
because it's not.
Bird, I think this floor, like I literally went to lift my foot and I couldn't even move.
Yeah, the longer you sit on it.
Sorry, we're just saying a little more dust.
25 minutes. Let's go.
Dust.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's get through Carl's craziness.
All right,
He's got a couple
rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Ferrari or Lamborghini?
All right, so this is a tough one. Like Lamborghinis are just like sick, but there's something a little bit more classy and refined to me about a Ferrari.
Okay, so
like that. My neighbor up the street who had that white Ferrari was just. That thing was freaking beautiful. The Lambos are like a little too much.
You like them a little too much?
No, it's just a little too much.
Oh, they are.
I think I gotta go. I think I gotta go Ferrari.
Bobby?
Bobby's Lambo, bro.
I do have a Ferrari tattooed on my
It's got the
side, but you know, I would go a Lambo.
I'll go Lambo. I saw Ferrari.
I do think Ferrari is. I mean, I do get that classy vibe. You know, like I'd rather drive. Like if I had both, I'd probably drive the Ferrari more often than the Lambo. So Lambo would be that one like you know,
when you're feeling like a big dick. Yeah.
It's like,
so like
I would feel weird like pulling like just driving around in a Lambo. Like just like the attention you get. Like
it's the same in I mean, maybe it's not.
Okay, well let me say it different. I'd be weird. Feel weird driving around in a Ferrari or a Lambo.
I just heard. I went to Leesburg, Old Town, and there's a Ferrari pulling out, and it's just like. You know, it's like it's
not the Ferrari that I was,
but like I mean, it's a little more. It doesn't have as much rumble to me as like a Lambo does.
The Ferrari up the street. I don't know what model he had up the street, but that thing you could hear him start up in his garage. You know, 6 houses up.
But bro, that $600,000 Lambo that was at your shop.
It was sick.
Whatever that guy's.
Did I tell you I got exhaust on the truck?
No.
Yeah, so I went there to get a wash and wax. You know, he's such a salesman, bro. He's like, I got this. I know you were thinking about exhaust and this exhaust, and he's like, he's got this and this and this, and we talked about this exhaust, but I got this one here. I was gonna put it on a dealer truck, but they don't need it, and I was just like, I'll put it on. I won't charge you labor. And he's like, I also got this intake. I mean, basically give it to you for free. I'll just be just like, you know, a couple little, you know. And so the next thing you know, I was like, okay, but yeah, I have to have it all done by 4:00 because I needed my truck. And he's like, all right, done.
Sure enough.
So I got intake and exhaust.
How's it sound? You like it better?
Oh yeah, you can hear it.
It's sick.
You can hear it screaming down. So
They're real quiet stock, to be honest.
Yeah, well, it has a turbo whine.
Yeah,
it has a little bit of a turbo whine. So now it's got a nice little.
Let's go.
I need that Hemi rumble. All right, dogs or cats?
I'm in this phase where it's like neither right now, because like I know how much work they are. We had a cat for a long time, and I loved our cat, but
I'm going dog for sure.
I mean, dog has more of gives you more, right? Like there's more attachment. Yeah. Like a cat is kind of like just walking around saying "fuck you" all the time, right?
But like dogs are a little bit more work than a cat, but a dog gives you more.
Exactly.
Right? So
exactly.
The more work you put in,
you know, I think there was a couple dogs around this weekend on the lake. I could see being on the lake and having a dog, bring them out on the boats, hanging out, like, you know, like swimming in the. It was awesome. Like the lake is amazing, especially in the summer.
What other staples of carbing up / last couple of days of prep do you want to share with us? What other staples of carbing up or last couple days of prep do you want to share with us?
I'm not really sure what they're asking there, but
Carl.
My carb up is.
And then why grapefruit is part of carbing up?
Got like a minute.
Well, so I do put some grapefruit in there. So grapefruit should help you expel some water and also help you absorb other things. So that's one of the reasons. So I like it with like GDAs and stuff like that. Apparently there's an enzyme, right, in pineapple that's going to help you absorb certain things. But that's not the main reason. It also has like a diuretic type effect to it. But I don't eat that much grapefruit when I'm carbing up. It's like sweet potatoes, Cheerios, Gatorade. That's about it. All right, let's take a break real quick. Expensive thing
We're back.
I've ever bought for yourself. I'm assuming it's you've ever bought for yourself besides a house or office space.
Probably a
Car. Probably my truck. I mean, all said and done, the truck was more than right around the same as the 63. Probably the truck.
You probably got more into it now.
Yeah. Now that he...
Until you...
Wait till you go back.
Bro, when you get that AMG...
Oh, bro, he already started talking to me about the AMG again. Good salesman though.
He's
I see him like almost like every weekend.
I need to bring him some Core Hard. I just forget to bring it. I told him I would.
Which would be better, Fit Crunch, MRE, Outright, or your protein balls? Doug's balls.
Wait, Fit Crunch, MRE, Outright,
or protein balls.
What is Fit Crunch? Fit Crunch is like the candy bar. See, I don't think I could eat those on a regular.
So they have two sizes. One's like this size, like this is same manufacturer.
Yeah.
And then they have one that's like 30 protein.
So they're like candy bars.
They have a lot of sugar alcohols.
Yeah, not as high quality. So my rank, and this is a no joke rank, I would eat balls, MRE, Outright, Fit Crunch, in that order.
And you would go. Ours are going to be the highest quality, probably different experience, better
and better macros across the board.
But what MRE over Outright because
I feel like, well, first of all, the macros.
Yep.
Better that's giving you 20 grams of protein. It's going to be less fat.
Right.
Usually, like 6 less grams of fat and 5 more grams of protein. So right there, that's a big deal for me.
Yeah.
And I really I think the MRI bars, I think they've done a good job. It has the coating, so it has the candy aspect. It's got a nice crunch and texture on the inside. The new chocolate chip cookie dough are really good.
Yeah, I got some of those today.
Yeah. So I like, listen, the Hour bar is a great bar. And it's, I'm really happy for Mark, and he crushed it with that. But like, it's just not a bar that I would eat every day. For me personally, like it's very rich and it's very small too. Like
that's the biggest thing for me. And you can eat that thing in 2 bites. Part of me eating a bar is replacing a meal with a beef stick, and I want to chew longer. I want to chew it more. You know what I mean? Just gnaw on that.
You want a little bit more to gnaw.
More gnaw.
Have you ever thought about making protein flavors in your Pre's and BCAA flavors?
Like
so they're saying, have you ever thought about doing like a fruity protein as opposed to like a rich,
like a fruit punch ISO,
like a fruit punch ISO, or So there are some ISOs out there that kind of mix clear. They're like and that's a little bit of a trend right now, going to like the ISO pure clear fruity flavors. It's just not my thing. I just don't personally like it. And so like remember Nectar?
Yeah, but I remember that, but I never drank it.
I drank it. And the one I drank was Nectar Vanilla, too.
The only fruity is those ISO Pure in the glass bottles.
No,
like
there's
lemon lime.
Yeah, there's those.
Stuff.
No, but
they're
they're
the only time
modern BCA, the company that came out with modern BCA.
Yeah, I know they're out there. And Diamond has like a clear ISO and all that. But I've just never used them.
Yep. All right. Keep it rolling.
What have you ever thought about adding minerals and hydration to Core ABC?
No. We have Supremos for that. So use Merica Labs Supremos if you're looking for EAAs, hydration, all that stuff.
Okay.
I was going to rant today a little bit. I don't know. I just kind of skipped it. I just was feeling like...
Oh, I'm nervous.
No, you can't
watch got a pointer finger out.
You can't watch that right now.
No, I'm not.
I don't know, man.
What are you talking about?
There's a little bit of politics.
How did we get here?
I just started thinking about it. I don't know. It just kind of...
Can we get through at least your questions, and then you can skip my questions?
No, we don't have to skip. We can...
Me, right? Like,
all right, get in there. Get in there.
Bleep that up. All right. Do you think Core BOLIC with the Pico 2 is a lot better than just taking LAXOGENIN by itself? Yeah.
I do.
Dude, I told you today, I'm taking it for a week. I feel my endurance has gotten better. Like training legs today, Joe was dying, but like I was ready to keep going.
So I was, ever since Pico 2, came out with our product, which was, Peak X, and then Vigor for arms race, and then it's in the new Core Pump. I make sure that I get a serving and keep my Pico 2 levels up there every day. I take it every day.
You take Vigor every day?
No.
I cycle.
If I'm not taking Core Pump, I'll do Venice. I'll do.
Did I say Core Vigor? I don't know if I said that or not.
No, you said Vigor.
Vigor, okay.
I don't take Vigor every day because if I'm taking, if I take Core Pump, I don't take Vigor. If I don't take Core Pump, I take Vigor and like Daily Pump, which is a great stack.
Does it also depend on if you're taking another, say, Core BOLIC with Pico 2 in it?
Yes, it would. Yeah. Because sometimes I don't want the creatine that's in Vigor because I'm already getting it in like the Fury, and then I put it in my post-workout as well, right? So it's a lot of options. Lucky to have a lot of options.
You know, that is the best part about working here, Doug. I'll say that.
The best part? That's a bold statement.
Yeah, I'm going to say that. I have all the supplements that I ever need at I have to pay for them, but my disposal, right? Yeah. Like I walk into the nutrition corner, I don't even care. Nutrition corners have great products, but I don't care to look around much because like I have everything I need under this roof, you know. And working for you, Doug. Is that what you wanted to hear?
Yeah. The governor of New Jersey wants to fine Atlas.
Oh, here we go. Let's go.
Belmar, $10K a day if the governor wins the third court case.
He was supposed to go on Hannity last night.
Yeah.
They got canceled because they're waiting for his hearing, which was today. And then he was supposed to go on
City Council.
Cuomo's show with CNN today. So he was going to go on Hannity and then Cuomo's.
I mean, he's so deep into it now.
Oh, you can't go back.
You can't. Who cares? $10,000 a day. You put up a GoFundMe.
Oh, yeah.
He will pay for that $10,000 a day in space.
People are funding him right now. I mean,
yeah.
Like he's becoming somewhat of a poster child for the
anti-establishment rules of grandpapa, grandpooba. I don't know. What am I trying to say?
I have no idea.
The man holding you down. Yeah.
There's people that are like want people like this to be out there, and they're gonna fund them people. Yeah. You know, so
fund them people.
Fund them people. Send the man a check. Keep his gym open. He ain't doing no harm. Did you see? All right, I'm gonna get into politics. Jim Jordan grilling the shit out of Fauci.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Jim Jordan's freaking.
Where's he from?
He's a congressman. I don't know what state. I don't
know. I thought it was actually Ted Cruz. He sounds just like Ted Cruz, but it was kind of ridiculous, you know, which he was trying to get. He was talking about the protests, right?
Yeah.
And he was trying to say, do the protests cause an increase in COVID, and should we limit protests? And he was saying he wouldn't say yes. He would say, I'm not here to opine on the protests. And he's like, well, you've opined on baseball games and churches and everything else. You know, What about the protests? And he's like, I'm opining on all gatherings of people that are not socially distanced, whatever. So are protests socially distanced? You know, he goes down this whole route, and he wouldn't say it. It sounded so ridiculous.
Yeah,
it was crazy. It was crazy.
Last week was crazy with a lot of the cases, the hearings. He was getting grilled, and then the attorney general was getting grilled by the Democrats, and then the Republicans were grilling social media owners.
They're all kind of a waste of time, though, right?
Those are a waste of time. I don't see what the point of those are. Okay. Anyway.
That was funny. And then the reclaim my time. I'm going to reclaim my time.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat, I'm going to reclaim my time and rant right now. Okay.
You should start saying that when I start talking. Pat, reclaim my time. I'm getting frustrated.
So they must have planned that ahead of time, right? Like, because like there was 12 different people that like said, I'm going to reclaim my time.
It was so childish.
What does that even mean? If you're trying to get answers from the AG, let him speak. Like, I don't understand, right? Like, you want answers or you just want to speak, right? Like,
he was like, can I get a 5-minute break? No. He's like, I waited 45 minutes for you guys to get here. Can I at least I haven't eaten lunch. You know, can I take a 5-minute break? No. Can you sit down? You sit in the corner with your face in that.
Can I get a sandwich?
Face against the nose.
Oh, you want
out of the wall. I'm losing
face in the nose?
Yeah. Nose and face in the
face in the nose. So, all right. So here's my little rant.
Rant. We need a rant button. Rant.
So I think I've come to the opinion that like I am definitely not pro-Trump. Like I'm not pro-Trump. Like I think Trump has probably done some illegal stuff in his years. Not necessarily as president, just like I don't think he's the greatest person in the world.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would agree with that.
But there's two things that are really bothering me right now, and that is some of the democratic principles are so asinine that how in the world could you vote for those democratic principles, period? I won't even get into the specifics of them, but some of them are so ridiculous that it's just like I just can't imagine that. But the thing more importantly that, and let's just say some of those democratic principles, because there are some principles that I do agree with, but like there are some that are so far out there that like it is a danger to our society.
Even without getting into the details and the nitty gritty, could you give us an example so that we can understand where you're coming from? Like defund the police, maybe?
Defund the police, some of the tendencies to basically destroy all of American history. Some of the just the basic tenets of communism that is coming out of the Democratic Party, right? And then once you go down that route, like we've shown that's failed how many times. Like the whole point of the United States was to not have a dictatorship, to not be communistic nature. Like it's to destroy all of that, and everything that the country was founded on is just completely asinine.
I saw something in Chicago schools are trying to ban history class in their schools.
That's what happens. You know what? When you just don't teach history, it repeats itself. Yeah. It's ridiculous. But more to my bigger point is, even if you are a Democrat, right? Like I've been watching more and more Biden, and it's now you know why he's locked up in his basement. That man is not right. Like he is sick. Like, and I mean that in not like he's sick or a bad person necessarily, but like he does not have all like his faculties with him. Like he is not, like they really should do some testing on him, like Alzheimer's testing, because he is certainly at very minimum mid-stage Alzheimer's, I believe. Yeah. Like when you see him talk, he can't even put a sentence together. How is he going to be a president? And then like they're saying he can't, you know, he shouldn't debate Trump. And they're using an excuse, because Trump's just a liar, so I can't debate him. What do you think is going to happen when he's going up against China or Russia? You're going to say, I can't talk to them because they're just going to lie anyways? How are you going to back down? Like, how could you vote for somebody who's going to back down from a challenge like that if you can't even make a debate with somebody that you think is so awful and so crooked and so corrupt? Like, that blows my mind. I really fear for this country if somebody with that, like, those inabilities becomes president. Because how can he make decisions?
They just don't let him speak. They just like,
they don't.
If he's about to speak, they're like, "Yo, come on!"
Like some of the.
Well, to me, it seems like he's more of a puppet for the Democrats.
Completely is. But like, that's no good.
Not good. Yeah.
That's not good for the country. Yeah. Right. Well, and so then now you're looking at like who's he going to pick for the vice president? You know they're going to become president.
Susan Rice is in
the
lead now or something.
And there's a bunch of issues there too. But like, that person will become president, and he's already said. I mean, shoot, what is he? 78 now? 70.
That's the average age of the coronavirus.
He will not say that he's running for a second term either. So like he's like a transition president. Like, oh, man, it
is definitely weird.
It's definitely weird.
The whole thing's weird.
You know, and from as a business owner who like it's really scary from like a tax perspective, right? Like, how, when you're going through the worst economic time like ever in the United States history in terms of when this thing hit, right? And with unemployment, are you going to increase taxes? Right? I just blows my mind. But even more importantly, like we don't even know where he really stands on all the issues because he's not speaking. He's not taking questions. He's not engaging with people. So like, how can you vote for somebody like that? I don't know. I'm going to get a lot of people probably pissed, but it is really scary. All right.
Yeah, so it's a tough thing. Like, let's see here. During this time, like during the buildup of an election, you know, you start to really care about, I guess, your beliefs more. And I feel like now more than ever, like this election is so important, you know? So like, I can understand why you wanting to voice more of your opinion is, you know, a natural thing that you want to do. Yeah. You know?
So a couple comments in here.
Oh,
Jesse commented on your shirt. Yeah, Jesse, you're gonna have to go back and watch this because
I rubbed my nipples.
He rubbed your nipples all over your shirt.
I should have rubbed them like on.
I wanted to flick them.
What's that movie,
bro? What movie are you talking about, me?
Bobby Boucher.
Waterboy.
Waterboy.
He's like,
and he's like out in the field, the farmer coach.
All right.
Overalls. I should get some. We should get some core overalls when we go to North Carolina.
We got those Merica ones.
Oh yeah, we do.
We do. Brownman goes. Trump will say.
Oh, she's up in there.
Trump will say on November 4th, "I reclaim my time." That's pretty funny. I gotta give it to you. All right, we got to preach, Doug. The Democratic Party has been willfully handed to the radical left. Yep. I want to make everyone rely on the government. All right, so let's see what else we got here.
The majority of people were going to be pro Doug for president.
Remove history and you turn yourself into communists, and everything is racist. That is true. it pisses me off how nice the mainstream is to Biden. Agreed. Now he doesn't want to debate. It's truly scary. I'd rather have the Democrats win. There won't be a legitimate election moving forward. Really scary. Let's see. Good news. Biden agreed to have 3 debates with Trump, but the DNC rejected a 4th debate. I honestly don't think there's going to be 3. I know some people think there aren't going to be
When's the first one? September?
I don't know, but I can't wait. I'm getting popcorn. I'm Michael Jackson popcorn in that. You know what I'm saying? Like Thriller.
Laughing. Smiling.
Yeah,
I think we need to have a party. It's going to be amazing. It's going to
do that. We set up the projector.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go to Bobby's house and watch this.
And here's the other thing that I think really bothers me the most. And in fact, Bronwyn was just talking about this today, where somebody in related to bodybuilding, right? So somebody in an organization who has very left views, which I respect somebody for really being passionate about something and believing in something. I'm not going to unfriend them because of that. I don't think that's right. So I guess Bronwyn made a post about just not even like pro-Trump or anything, just talking about our country and the history and all that stuff. And next thing you know, this person who's involved in the organization like unfriends her, blocks her, takes her down from the organization website. Like it was pretty bad. Like, and I just feel sorry for them. I'm sure she has her reasons, and I like the person who did it. Like I'm friends with them on Facebook too. Like I don't have a problem with them. I don't have a problem with their views, but like to censor somebody and to hold that against them because their views are different from yours, that's so fucked up. Like that's
like America itself, right? Like it's
so point, fucked up. Right? Why is that okay? Why is that okay, but somebody else can't have it?
It's supposed to be the point, right? But then we're getting away from it.
I just don't understand.
We're moving to a time it's like Civil War stuff. You know, like
okay, so somebody said Cox should be vice president, Doug president, and meet first lady. Well, first of all, NCB 106. What's your name? I think your name's Nate or something. I forget. Bro, his name is not Cock. Okay, it's not COC. It's Cuck. CUC.
I think it should be changed to Cock from now on.
Cock.
Uncle Cock. Uncle Cock in the house.
Creepy Uncle Cock. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh man.
Cock approved.
Yeah, guess asking question. Oh, so sorry. So you asked me a legitimate question here. What's the heaviest both of you have weighed before? That was like in the middle of all this political.
Oh, so we're getting out of politics.
I don't know. We're just going for it. I was probably 220 morning weight. I'm probably about 210 morning weight now.
I think 215 was pushing top end. I'm like 207.
Meat's on his way to 250. We're gonna get there.
I can't even.
Yeah.
I was feeling.
Somebody goes, Uncle Cock.
I saw it close to 209, and I was starting to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah?
So
I like dirty meat.
Oh, speaking of dirty meat, have you been laying off the sandwiches? I feel like I have been.
I was about the sandwiches. If we stopped at Sheets and we stopped at QT. It was nice.
QT?
QT, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about on the way to North Carolina?
Yeah, North Carolina. We specifically.
Oh, how was QT?
Oh, bro. Well, actually, we didn't get a sandwich there. We were going to, and then we didn't. Yeah.
Do they have like MTO at QT?
Yeah, I think so. It's a long story. We were going to, and then we figured that it. So Sheets, I'll go for like the toasted everything bagel with the turkey. Like we got
it used to be about the
ciabatta, but they got rid of the ciabatta.
Really?
Which is bullshit. Because I don't want a 12 inches of hate all the time. You know what I mean? Like that's a big.
That's why Wawa's got 10, right?
They got 10. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Because the 6 is not enough.
No,
never big enough. No, what I'm saying. So. Get this. Okay. So we went to Sheets in the morning. So we looked at on Sunday morning. We looked at a couple
breakfast,
couple of lots, bro. Toasted everything, and I did double egg white, double ham with lettuce, tomato, onion. I know it sounds crazy.
No,
Steph talking about lettuce, tomato, onion, and ketchup.
Okay, throw me off with ketchup.
No, the ketchup on the eggs.
I don't like ketchup on my eggs. And you had tomato. It's just too much red. You need some hot sauce on there.
Oh, you can put some.
Okay, it's kind of red, but.
It was amazing. It was awesome.
Better than Einstein's that we had. Einstein's is kind of...
Bro, it's not even close. It is not even close. Sheets, MTO, egg white, sandwich, patty, melt, whatever you call it. I think they call it a schmamwich or something like that.
Schmamwich? Yes. That is perfect.
Because it's like a schmelt. I think they call it a schmegel. It's a schmegel. A schmegel and like a schmuffin. Like an English muffin.
We need a Meat Brigade sandwiches shirt. That's what we need.
USDA grade A. Let's do it.
What launch is that, though? Not a launch?
Our beef protein we're coming out with.
Or just like skip a week and just have the meat brigade.
Hey, that's another vegan. That's another option we could do. We could do a beef protein, a beef isolate. Oh, well, collagen. Out there. We're doing We're dropping collagen. We could totally do it for the collagen. Totally sure,
right, let's do it. Meat brigade.
All right.
I used to take that beef protein. It was Kai Green. Used
to what was that? Muscle Med.
Yeah.
Muscle Med beef.
It was interesting.
My friend Jake's all about some beef
it's just weird thinking that you're drinking because it doesn't taste anything like beef.
No.
To get a big chest,
drink some MRE light and pretty much drink beef protein,
or pretty much drink whey protein because all they do is take like half a gram and sprinkle in.
No, it's beef, chicken, and salmon protein, but it's been tested in 99% beef, or like 90.
I thought it was whey. I thought the MRE was whey.
There's no way. There's no
way.
No way, bruh.
To get a big chest, is it better to do dumbbells or bench or Smith machines?
All of it, dude.
All of it. Just hit them all.
Yeah, how you doing?
All of that.
How's your chest?
Whoa. It's like a demon talking to me. It's good.
Yeah?
I put 45s up the other day.
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
I think Sam did those.
How's your weight?
I don't know.
Are you going up?
I'm not checking that.
You're not tracking? You're not like pushing those cows that you
Bro, I'm just trying to go. I'm just like,
a little thicker. Yeah, okay. Oh, Bird. I wish I could
Bird, look at that little pipe. Is that look at that.
It's like a Doug Miller peak.
You did some curls? Bro, those new bars we got, that's heavy.
Yeah, I was like, shit.
I wonder what's going on out there.
I'm a little afraid.
No, I bet they're far along.
I'm just trying to take those 220s for a ride, you know what I'm
saying? I don't even know. So the only thing I could think of.
Roll them down the hallway.
So the only thing I'm thinking of is Romanian stiff leg with the 220s. Or
I'm waiting.
Yeah. Or one arm dumbbell rows. But bro, they are literally each side is this.
They're like 16 to 18 inches long.
Yeah, on each side, and you have to do two of them.
They're like, no, you can't. Pressing those would be very impressive. I'd like to see. We'll get Brandon Barrow here. Brandon Barrow, you watch our show. He likes our stuff sometimes. He has the 200. So DMV Iron has the 200s. They just posted like the 200 club.
Didn't he?
We got the 90 kilogram Jones.
100 kilogram.
Oh, well, yeah.
220.
220 pound.
Yeah.
220 points.
You sounded like the.
You like sumo? Would you like sumo?
Oh, okay, now we're talking.
Ooh.
Bell squat. Yeah. What up?
No.
What do you do? You do those.
What is it called? Yeah, goblet. Bro, and you hold that shit here.
You can probably stand it up and just.
You won't be able to see
it's literally over your head. Challenge accepted.
Dude, you'd tear a bicep doing that.
Your arms would be like.
Your core would be freaking. I've done those with 160s, and it was like tough. I think 160s for like 10 or 12.
We should have like a little crane where you just like
hoist them up.
You crane it to like the person.
Well, they do make these. So what would be cool is they make these handles that you hook onto the. So like if you want to do, say you want to do trap bar deadlifts.
Oh, shrugs. You can do shrugs.
Shrugs with them. You hook them on.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to like go all the way to the floor. You just go like to here, and then you be here, and then you can shrug them. You can whatever. You can. They make them. They're cheap.
We're throwing those things around.
Just got the Australian raspberry chews. Delicious.
Nice.
It is great. His name's Griffin. Great name. Do you
Griffin?
take other brands pre-workout? I do not. Just Core, Arms Race, Merica.
Occasionally, you might, dip
If I'm traveling and somebody has something, and I'll try some. But generally, no.
Josh Gordon questions.
Somebody says, "Can you please say thanks to Mrs. Meaty Thighs for the awesome customer service?" Thanks, Sam.
Any good movies or shows on Netflix lately?
Dude, the Jordan documentary is so awesome.
It is really good.
Like, I'm fired up. I get fired up. Like, that man was a beast. Like, I didn't have as much.
Definitely gives you chills.
I definitely have more respect for him now, but like, than I ever did. Like, I knew he was an amazing player, but like, dude, he was just. It was like nothing for him to score 50 points in a game. Like 50 points. It's just stupid.
I like that he had a Corvette. That just like made me happy.
He was big about that.
Yeah.
He always has a Corvette and a cigar.
Oh, I was over at Abe's place, and I was talking about Michael Jordan, and he goes, "Oh, I just got a wire from him." I'm like, "What?" And he shows me the picture. It just says, it wasn't the amount or anything. It just said from Michael Jordan Inc. From Michael Jordan doing business as Michael Jordan Inc. So he didn't know he did a car for him before, and he didn't know it was his. Like, he was just a dealer down in Florida that called Abe to do his work.
Jeez.
And so he liked it, and so he wanted to do another one with him. Yeah. How cool is that?
Juice.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I just do Michael Jordan.
Do you watch any of the NBA games? Like,
no,
I've watched like highlights.
I didn't know
a baseball game. I watched like the first inning.
it's just weird.
It's hard.
The NBA, I like how they have like virtual fans, like you
Yeah.
could actually watch. Like,
And then the baseball, they have like cardboard cutouts behind.
Basketball has virtual fans.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like
screened,
like
you could,
video game fans.
like you could watch.
Do they look pretty like normal?
They're like if you're sitting in front of you, like just sitting there, like they're like moving.
So
They're like real people.
So the NBA, they're all playing in one spot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's
then-
only 12 teams.
NHL is also playing in one spot in like Toronto.
And the MLB is traveling with no fans. And I think there was an outbreak in a couple teams.
Yeah, the Miami had like 20 people.
I think the Cardinals did too.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on sports. So Josh Gordon's asking, do you think they're going to have full college/pro football season?
So, man, I think college, I know Penn State, I think the plan right now is to only do in-conference games. I don't know if they're going to have fans, though. But can you imagine playing a college football game and just not have, like, it's just, I don't know how they can, though, right? Like, I don't know how they can. You can pack 110,000 people in Beaver Stadium. They can't. So maybe they limit it to 30,000 every third row. You could do that. You could totally do that, right? But like, still, I mean, require masks.
I wouldn't want to go to the game.
No. We'd still find.
What do you think? So our church is going into one of the church's phase 2, 3.
3, I think.
They're allowing people
75 people in the thing, but you
can't
have to
sing and you have to wear a mask.
Yeah, and you can't do every prayer. You can't like dance around like you usually do.
Yeah, we got asked to usher. I'm out of town anyway, but I don't want to go until.
No, it's just I'd rather watch it at home.
Yeah,
we've actually been going to other people's houses on Saturday morning now, and watching it.
Sunday morning.
Sorry,
that's cool.
Creates like.
You guys ever go to church on Saturday?
Saturday night. Yeah.
I have before Saturday night. Yeah.
I don't know if it was the same.
It's a casual service.
Yeah, at our church is very.
They sit around tables really, and he's sitting in the front.
And
he does
pizza.
And there's pizza. They do the same sermon, right?
Yeah, it's the same sermon.
Yeah.
Different. It's just
My
different.
grandma always used to make me like Saturday at 4:00. Oh, it used to kill me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was like, it was Saturday, middle of the day.
Oh, so this is interesting. Garage Gym Dad says, speaking of sports, what do you all think of everyone all kneeling? NHL is the only one standing. What's your take on that? I saw Kurt Widener's post about that. I mean, my take is, first of all, if you really feel like you should kneel, like, and there's a reason for it, like, I think everyone should stand. But I don't like, if that's their thing and they want to do it, maybe they want to kneel to pray that moment or to protest, whatever, let them do it. Like, honestly, like, that's their thing. You don't have to necessarily agree with it, but they have the right to do it. The thing I don't like is now it's going the other way. So you're a dick and you're a racist if you're standing for some of these things, right? Like, how is that okay? Now you're going the opposite direction, which is the messed up part.
Like, if I'm a fan in the stands, like, am I like, do I kneel? Like, is everyone like looking at me like, oh, you know?
Yeah, and then what do you know? And it's just like, I don't know.
Like, I think I think baseball player stood. He was the only one, and his response was, "I'm a believer. I'm a Christian, and I only kneel for." I think it was like, "I only kneel for God," or something like that. And I'm pretty sure he got harassed big time for that belief.
How is that okay? Yeah,
What we got?
Another break.
Yeah. Break.
All right, let's keep them rolling.
All right,
We're
let's
back.
go.
We're back.
We back in the
I
saddle.
do have to say, when I used to go to Yankees games and like I had season tickets in the bleachers, if you had your hat on, like during the thing, or like did something like
people yell at you,
like,
throwing beers,
you would get like, they would beat you up. Like, they would like take your hat, be like, like slap it off your head, like, what are you doing? Like, like, and just like, oh, like, I'm whatever. Nah, there was none of that then.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
All right.
I bet you this YouTube video will get because I shat on Biden a little bit.
Very interesting.
I bet you I get a bunch of dislikes on this video.
I got
I'm gonna put it in the title.
I sent a couple friends.
Your titles are the best.
I sent a couple friends that Dr. Manuel's video. I didn't like make it public on Instagram, and they sent me a message like, it got taken down or whatever for sharing this, and I also got one for like liking a video. Like,
it's crazy. How is that okay?
It's crazy. All right, let's get on to some other stuff here. So
I just want to live in the world just peacefully. Just want to do my thing.
Just want to do my thing. Can't we all just get
along? We can still do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's do it. We asked the boss 39. We out here.
We are doing.
Doug, what's your favorite muscle group to train? Has it always been your favorite, or what has changed?
I mean, I really do love training legs. Like, it's just
always. Day one, 18-year-old Douglas.
Yeah, man. I really love training legs.
I'm with you.
I don't.
It's hard.
You know, before my shoulder injury, I really love training chest. Weakest body part, pound for pound, I think, that I have. But I always love training chest. There's something like raw about pressing something. It's just fun.
See, I think
and same with back. I mean, like, shoot, I really enjoy training everything. You know, I don't really like love training arms, but I do love the pump because like that's a great feeling.
Yeah, I miss that.
The pump. Are you not training arms now? Because
no, dude, it flared up when we trained arms together in South Carolina. Yeah. That was the
but we got a good video out of it.
We did. That's all.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, but I would say I'm back to
mushing.
No, I'm back to somewhat where I was before I had the flare up.
Yeah.
So I could still train. I could train back with, the things that I do. Use VersaGrips all the time. But it sucks. Like even doing hamstring curls today, like I had to wear VersaGrips and hold on with that just to relieve some pressure.
That's tough. Yeah, man, I messed up my neck on the other side from my shoulder this past week or like a week, 10 days ago. And bro, this weekend, like I could barely turn my head.
You almost messed it up just getting.
I thought it was like spine, but it's really weird. It's all through here. You can see the cupping more. I got cupping and stuff. And after the cupping and all that, because it was already aggravated, that I think almost made it worse before, eventually it's going to get better. And it's all on this side, but I can't move my head down this way. Like, it's really weird. You would think if it's on this side, I'd have trouble going this way. Yeah. So, like, I kind of think it's a first rib. I got first rib syndrome, which is like that first rib. You can get it out of place, and it's like it's all up in your trap, and it's just a mess. But
we're all broken. It's all good.
All good.
Yeah. So, and then my good shoulder, which I got PRP on, right after I got PRP, I felt like Superman. Like, I just felt like, oh, I got this, like it's healing up, right? And I just started being stupid and like pushing through shit. And now I kind of had a little bit of setback. It's just part of the game.
So, Thomas Motes, I met him in South Carolina. Remember that guy? Tall guy.
Yes.
Any chance of mobility session videos similar to the pump session series? Oh, now we're talking.
Now I think
so. Be the star of that show.
I think so. And I think a bunch of people ask me about my shoulder routine.
I actually want to know your shoulder routine.
There's about 10 things that I do.
It's like a damn workout.
It takes about 15, 20 minutes.
Gotta do it.
I got to do it. I think it's helped. Have you ever suffered any lower body injuries or joint pain in general? Yeah, we're just talking about it. My knees are achy. Lower back. There's always something, right? Like that's part of the game, though. It's just part of the.
It'd be nice when you finally hit that like TRT stage and you're just
feeling juice all the time. Yeah, a little GH. Put some GH in there.
Might as well
just grow that shit.
Damn.
That's how like. A-Rod, Roger Clemens.
I mean, if you're going on tests, you might as well throw some GH in there, right?
Like, you might as well just stick everything.
My biggest fear about doing that, though, how we doing, Bird? Do we die?
No, we're good.
My biggest fear about doing that is, like, if you're adding growth hormone, like, that grows everything. And so, like, if you're predisposed to cancer, so, like, I have prostate cancer in my family.
Grow that, too?
It will grow that, too, right? So, like, that's kind of scary. Like I don't want.
Yeah, it's definitely scary.
I don't want to do that. Oh, speaking of genetics and all that, so I got my 23andMe results back.
Oh, what did it say?
Oh, it's crazy,
said a lot,
bro.
Probably.
It is crazy. Like it tells you. No.
You Indian?
No. 0.2% South Asia is the weirdest thing. 0.2%.
Like what is even?
I'm 70% French and German, which includes Switzerland. My biggest one is Switzerland, German, France. And then I'm like 8% Irish English. And then the others are like general European. So like, yeah.
What else does it say? Like,
so my number one was Switzerland. Swiss Family Robinson.
Does it give you like predisposed?
Yes.
Stuff?
So it tells you like, do you have I had the gene for like elite athletes, which was cool.
Yeah, you showed us that one.
So I had the double. So I think it's almost like a recessive, so I had both of it. A copy, it was a CC. So you're either a CC or a CT, and you will show the traits of that, or you're like a TT, and then you don't show that. So I was a CC, so that means I got it from my mom and my dad, which is kind of cool. Steph was a TT, actually. She was like more endurance. So that means our kids are probably a CT. I think it might be sex-linked recessive.
So it's going to be more like overall just...
No. Like, generally, if you're a CC or CT, you have the same phenotype, meaning like what it displays as. Like, so you would have it. So they have it. They got it from me for sure. Like that gene. But crazy, dude. One of the things is like, I guess they said, what percentage of your DNA is from Neanderthals? Like a Neanderthal DNA, which is like the pre-human type. I was like 62% more Neanderthal than like your average person, which is like, okay, so a little more than Steph was 92, more Neanderthal DNA than 92% of the population. This is great.
Dang.
I don't even know what that means, but dude, it tells you like what percentage, hold on a second.
We're not live anymore.
Hold on, no, we're going to go live again.
It's getting hot in here.
So it tells you what percentage like chance you have to have a certain color eyes based on your genetics. It tells you like you can connect with people. So I connected with Steph as my wife. It creates your family tree and it shows you distant cousins, and then you can add people in and then like LinkedIn. Dude, it is crazy. The amount of shit that it tells you. It shows you like there's a couple like genetic markers that it tests for to see if you're high risk and stuff. All those were negative for me.
It's fake news or?
No, dude, I think it's real. But it is kind of little Big Brother-ish. Like, they have my DNA now. And you can opt into doing the research, volunteering for research or not. So I just opt out of that shit. You could take these COVID tests.
They don't care what you say.
There's some COVID stuff. They already have it. Yeah. So now they're like tracing it. Like, there's something sketch about giving them your DNA, right? Because they now have my DNA. But it's pretty darn cool. I totally
Doug Miller, perfect. We'll make we wanted this clone. We want to make clones of him. It's perfect.
Aliens,
yeah. Aliens are
sending him to Mars.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Oh yeah, we got some stuff in here.
Damn,
bro.
we got an hour 7, bro. We got a
new flavors of beef sticks. I'm eating too many jalapeno pineapples. No, you're not. They're the best flavor.
Have too much. Kind of on hold. You're going to see a big resurgence in America in the next couple months. That's all I'm going to say.
Doug. So Ari FaceTimed me over the weekend to ask me what do I season my chicken with? I said, I don't know, dry season. He's like, no shit, Sherlock. So he was asking me specifically
Kickin' Chicken.
What do you use your go-to for chicken seasoning?
Kickin' Chicken. It's literally called Kickin' Chicken. I love what's the brand that we have in our stores? They have a garlic beer, which is awesome.
Oh yeah.
What is that? Feast mode. Feast mode. Garlic beef, feast mode, and Kickin' Chicken.
All right. Ari's still going. This has been a crazy year. What do you attribute, you spelled it wrong, your success to?
Well, how do you know I've been successful?
Because we out here. You're not declining. Which is a success.
I think if you have good fundamentals, if
you're disciplined,
you have a good brand or good products, you have you're disciplined, you have good people. I think if your fundamentals of your business are good, you're going to thrive during this time, and I think we have. So I think it's not one thing, but it's all of those things.
Okay. Shout out to Michael Bailey in here. We've answered a lot of these questions. He wants to convince Doug to make a Rockets Red Glare and Red, White, and Boom. Rockets Red Glare is not our top seller in Supremos.
That's the Cherry Airhead.
Cherry Airhead.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna. Red, White, and Boom you're gonna see a lot change with that pre-workout here in the next couple months. We're gonna end it here, Doug.
Yep.
What does the core tiers include? Are there different levels at different points?
Yes.
So Newman Sawyer, you should definitely go to corenutritionals.com, and then there's the team thread.
Yep.
Crush It tiers. Read up on it. So basically, we have 4 tiers. As you grow with us, you get more kickback.
And I will say, some people who already have shown or have proof of having good influence don't start at tier 1.
Right.
So depending on your application, most people start at tier 1. And we are back.
My bad, battery
What
died.
are we talking about?
Crush It Tiers.
Oh, Crush It Tiers.
Ambassador program.
Most people start, but if you have like 50,000 followers, let's say, like, and you already are showing, like, you're putting out good content there, you know, we don't necessarily start you at like tier 1, that type of thing.
Yeah, and we've had some people come from other brands, you know, and they've
as part of
proven that they've done.
Yep.
They've been successful at those brands, so yeah, we usually start those people a little bit higher, but they still have to earn, and those people show to earn their way quickly up to the top and become a sponsored athlete is what we have now.
That's a wrap. Do we have a screenshot?
I was naked half the show. We can use one.
Oh, can we get one of those? How about you just lift up your shirt and show your nipple?
Slide over this way a little bit. In the middle. Yeah, middle meat.
I'm losing my balance.
You get something in there?
How's my abs, Bob? You like
Good,
that?
yeah.
Getting you some fans only people in
They're
here.
pointy. Like,
Are they pointy?
Should I flick them?
They're usually puffed.
Puffed. All right. Is that a wrap? Till next time. Keep crushing it.
Good episode, Doug. Good episode, Bobby.
Yeah.